Handbook for the New Paradigm. Chapter 11. The mantra of this project must be "In God we trust." You cannot trust manifested mass-conscious beliefs. The seeds of death for your fellow human beings are beyond the planted seed stage and into sprouting and rapid growth. There is but one salvation from this trap. It is in the service to and total trust in the way through this situation. There is not a way out, there is only the way through. The subtle difference is not apparent, but is indeed of great importance. Out implies resistance, through implies movement through toward a greater goal lying beyond. Just as one does not get out of a mountain pass, but must move through it, so must you identify with the subtly different application. Mankind falls into the dream of a great leader being raised up in consciousness to lead them out of this, or any other dilemma. It cannot be. It must be, by the inspiration of visualizing a way of life that fills the empty void of their consciousness that the political, scientific and religious dogma of the past and present has brought to each. The realization that only their own desire to participate, following a personal conscious decision, will lead them through this experience, to what awaits beyond. Man is an adventurous being, loving challenge. This desire for personal adventure has been diverted into the false desire for safety, the assurance of limited risk, insurance. Remember the Navy posters that appealed to the young men by offering the adventure of sailing to unknown ports, only to end up with wooden guns guarding a metal fenced enclosure such as did Bill Cosby. Military combat is represented as an adventurous activity, but it is not on a personal responsibility level. Each activity is planned out not by the individual, but by the layers of officers. Yet military heroes are those that in the moment of need, act on their own to accomplish a deed at great risk to themselves. For the public at large, risk is left to such things as the risk of death on snowboards, skiing on possible avalanche areas, swimming in possible rip-tide areas, climbing steep mountains, etc. These too shall soon be cut off, to further stifle the soul into greater limitation. The pent-up feelings are then channeled into destructive outlets of wars, gangs, rape, pillage and other activities contrary to the purposes of manifested life. This leads mankind from its original purpose of finding the connection and the path of return to the Creator. You already know this, so of what point is this discussion? This is so that you might recognize the feelings that are prevalent, especially among the young people. What change is experienced when you remember that there is a plan to lead the human experience in the opposite direction into the promised land of true personal adventure in dealing within the realms of personal self? This is what is being experienced in the greater manifested reality. It is but an enlarged mirror image of what is taking place within. The identified 300 are but 300 focused tricks of these distorted egos given free rein through the manipulation of their minds. All effort has been made to assist individuals on the personal level to realize this. Now, the manifestation of the evil misunderstanding and misuse must be dealt with by the extreme method of bringing forth a movement to halt this process on the same level as has been achieved by the misused egos of the Dark Ones. This has occurred by the process of the ego empowering itself into areas contrary to its purpose. This process has reached proportions of imbalance, which endanger the integrity of the galaxy, universe. Extreme measures have been sanctioned by the Creator to bring this back into balance. Because of the love of the Creator for his fragments, all possible means to return these into equilibrium are being used. Some shall indeed be denied manifested life experience for what you would term long periods of time, as many opportunities to turn from their focus of separation have been given them. Others shall continue their lessons in other situations, for they are but innocently duped during the experience they chose by incarnating here. Those who have true intent and purpose shall move through the experience by their choices of participation within bringing forth this manifestation of the new creation scenario. This group-focused demonstration will carry a power of transformation that shall be thrilling indeed. It is a gift of the Creator. This shall be a blessing and a gift of grace through a profound love focus beyond all previous experience. Through this shall the raising of this planet occur, its transcendence shall ripple outward through all of creation, allowing new levels of experience. The transcending participants will enjoy the rewards of participating within this completion. The mercy and grace available within the loving focus of the Creator is included within the infinity of His love. The finite mind is unable to fathom this, but there shall be an expansion of the ability to encompass this to a greater degree within this focus of human experience and expression within the changing of the dimensions. But even the dimensions shall change through this scenario so that all consciousness shall be thrilled by new experience and be further awakened. Now, does the greeting welcome to the winning side carry new meaning? Indeed. The intent of these messages is to deepen the resolve and to give all possible support to the tasks upon your plates. May your hearts be inspired to continue your devoted participation with the blessings of all beings of light involved in this project. Your Bible has a saying. And she pondered this in her heart. An apt way of putting it. May you open your consciousness to experience the love that surrounds, inspires, and protects you on this day. Indeed.